feel...
What is this meta?
And also, like, anxious today. You know what I mean? Titan, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you, thank you. I just want to relax today, so I don't really have any, like, sub goals or...
Alright, so we're here at Twitch's community guidelines, and we have the sexual suggestive content policy, or guideline, whatever you want to call it. To ensure content on Twitch is appropriate for diverse audiences, sexually suggestive content is prohibited on Twitch. Evaluations on the sexual suggestiveness of a behavior or activity are independent of the user attire and are instead based on the overall surrounding framing and context.
No way! I don't think so, pal. That's not how this works.
You know, my band, one of the reasons they listed was a lap dance. I'm the only one here, so I'm not really sure how I could have given anybody a lap dance. But that was one of the reasons they listed in the ban that I received. So I think, honestly, they are just cracking down on this new meta. And their TOS is very open-ended. So they're not giving anyone, you know, nobody's breaking TOS. Nobody is breaking the terms of service. Me standing here like this, it's just shoulders. And by the way, I am wearing a shirt. I do wear a shirt and pants in all of the streams. So it's just the implied nudity that really freaks people out.
Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. So I wanted to come on here today to make a follow-up video to the video that I made like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Okay, I know my upload schedule sucks, but it doesn't matter because we're here right now and we're talking about Twitch's topless meta. Because if you guys are not aware, there's a lot of juicy drama that has been going around recently after a clip went viral of this topless Twitch e-girl. And I talked about that in my last video. So if you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you go and watch it or don't watch it, whatever you want to do. Now, ever since I made that video, recently the streamer I was talking about in that video, who goes by the name of Morgpie, has been banned off of Twitch. And I was going to make a separate video talking about the ban, but I just wasn't able to get to it in time, so here we are talking about it in this video. So yeah, like I said, she got banned, and this happened like 2 or 3 days ago, and at this moment she is still banned at the time of recording this video, which happens to be 1 AM. Now after she got banned, she came out with a response to the ban, in which it looks like Dexterdo.com got into contact with her to hear what she had to say about her being banned. And before we get into anything else, let's just take a look at that video. Alright, so I'm going to be a little critical of this video here, because as much as she wants to say, oh, I was wearing a shirt or a top or whatever, was she actually though? And also, I don't think Twitch banned you because it was implied nudity. I think maybe it was because this is sexual content that you were making, and it was definitely sexually suggestive content that happened to go against Twitch's sexual content community guideline. Like, you cannot tell me that this is not sexually suggestive content, because if it isn't, then I don't know what is.
You know what I mean? Titan, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you, thank you.
Now after this, she went on to go blame everybody but herself for her own actions, where at one point she goes after Amaranth out of all people, and she says, people have been trying to find ways to poke holes in the terms of service for a decade on Twitch. You know, that's why Amaranth is as wealthy as she is. People see that and they see success that can be made from doing things like what Amaranth did with the hot tub streams. Twitch will find ways to include this kind of content on their platform. You can watch or you don't have to watch, but ultimately it is allowed. That was Morgpie talking about Amaranth, and Amaranth actually saw this and she clapped back. Hot tubs aren't the reason why I'm wealthy, nor is poking holes in TOS. I was making 500 to 600k a month on OnlyFans before hot tubs were a thing, and probably in aggregate 75,000 a month, including other sources by 2020, saving the majority of the windfall, investing it, and grinding relentlessly for 12 hours a day, 6+ years consecutively is why I'm wealthy. The other girl, who must not be named, bent and broke TOS way more than I did, and made a fraction of what I made. Attention equals money in the attention/creators economy, but it doesn't equal generational wealth. Lots of people have 15 minutes of fame, but not nearly as many people sport 8 to 9 figure net worths. Okay, I will give it to Amaranth here, because like she said, she was doing things before the hot tub streams, and the hot tub streams are not the main reason why she blew up and made all this money. But at the same time, if we're going to compare these two together, I don't know, the only difference I see here is that Amaranth made a lot more money doing stuff on Twitch than Morgpie did, and that's pretty much it. Like, they were making similar content. Now, maybe Amaranth didn't take her shirt off and do all that on stream, but once again, they make similar content. And it's really funny just seeing Amaranth call out Morgpie. Now, moving on, it looks like Twitch has made a change to their community guidelines recently, and what's so funny about these changes is that as a result of Morgpie and this clip blowing up on social media, she was not only banned from the platform, but for some odd reason, right after she got banned, Twitch decided to make some changes to their sexual content policy, and it's almost as if Twitch is siding with her and what she said in her response video. Also, another thing that they decide to go ahead and allow on their platform is now apparently they allow artistic nudity, and I really think it's safe to say that Twitch is becoming the new Pornhub.
Yo, Twitch, you guys got it, bro. Oh, nah, what? Yeah, you're gonna turn the kids even weirder. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, nah, what am I looking? Bro. Oh, nah. Yo. Yeah, the CEO's on some weird shit. Yeah, I told y'all there's something about him we don't know about, bro. That motherfucker does some really, really sick, weird shit. This is a pregnant... Bro, what the fuck is this, bro? I just looked at a furry penis, bro. I looked at a dog's dick. I'm telling you guys don't believe me, bro. Eventually, they're trying to normalize us fucking dogs and shit now. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all call me crazy now, bro. You're not going to call me crazy in 5 years. Bro, I'm telling you, if you guys look at that and you think this is normal, like, this is not normal at all to watch an animal with a penis out hard. I swear to God, it's not, bro. You have a lot of fat, weird...
Now, I know that you can't really show, like, real genitals and stuff like that, but, I mean, animated genitals. Like, bro, Twitch, what are you doing? Like, this is absolutely insane. But back to Morgpie. Following her Twitch ban, Twitch put out an article titled, "Updating Our Approach to Sexual Content and Content Classification Labels," in which they go on to say, "We have received consistent feedback from streamers that our current policies around sexual content are confusing and that it can be difficult to know how their content will be interpreted based on these policies. We want streamers to feel confident that they understand our rules and viewers to feel confident that they will get the experience that they expect. To accomplish this, we are making 2 changes effective today: streamlining our policies regarding sexual content and updating the criteria used for homepage recommendations." Now, I don't really plan on reading this whole thing because in all reality, it's like, I ain't reading all that. But for the first policy, they claim, "To be effective, policies need to be easy to understand so that a streamer knows what is allowed on the site and what is not allowed." Part of the confusion comes from the fact that there are currently 2 separate policies in the community guidelines that address sexual content. There's also an additional section in the content classification guidelines that describes when a streamer needs to label their content as including sexual themes. Going forward, the sexually suggestive content and sexually explicit content policies will be consolidated into a single sexual content policy within the community guidelines. This policy specifies the types of sexual content that are prohibited on Twitch, and violating this policy will result in account enforcement. In consolidating these 2 policies, we remove portions of the sexually suggestive content policy that closely resembled language in the content classification guidelines. The guidelines explaining what content needed a sexual themes label were not distinct enough from the language in the sexually suggestive content policy and made them difficult to follow. Frequently asked questions. What is changing with this new update? Some types of content that were prohibited will not be allowed on Twitch if appropriately labeled. These changes include previously prohibited but now allowed with label. Content that deliberately highlights breast, buttocks, or pelvic region, even when fully clothed. Streamers found it difficult to determine what was prohibited and what was allowed, and often evaluating whether or not a stream violated this portion of the policy was subjective. In addition, the former sexually suggestive content policy was out of line with industry standards and resulted in female presenting streamers being disproportionately penalized. Am I the only one who finds it crazy that when a streamer gets banned for doing something like this, specifically like an e-girl who was making sexually suggestive content, they clearly went against their guidelines at the time, they somehow get their way. Like, people already knew that this ban that she got was only going to be for like maybe like 7 days or something like that, and then she would be back on the platform. But when you ban other people for just like the most pettiest shit ever, you don't change anything. Like, yes guys, I'm going to bring up Gideon once again because he got banned indefinitely for breaking Twitch's harassment policy for spamming, as far as I'm aware, L in Pokemon's chat. Now I know Pokemon is favored a lot by Twitch, but I don't think spamming L in someone's chat is something that they should be banned indefinitely for. When before, and as you guys saw with the situation that happened, these e-girl Twitch streamers, sure, 2 of them got banned, but with all the e-girls complaining about it to Twitch, saying that it was unfair to get banned despite breaking the TOS of Twitch, they were able to get their way after breaking the TOS, and now the guidelines are changed. Like, I just find it so crazy how much Twitch panders to their e-girls. And then if anybody else does something really minor on their stream and they happen to get permanently banned for it for some reason, like even if it was a mistake like showing a dick, pulling like an I show meat, they'll get banned and they'll never be able to come back. No matter how many people are pleading with Twitch to get this person unbanned or for the guidelines to be changed, they just won't do it. They won't budge 1 inch. Now on top of this change where they happen to be allowing sexually suggestive content, which I really don't have a problem with that, except for the fact that there's a blatant double standard, they have also greenlighted some other changes, those including the artistic nudity. With the updates to the sexual content policy, are artistic depictions of nudity allowed? Content with a focus on fictionalized, drawn, animated, or sculpted sexual body parts regardless of gender, such as doing nude figure drawing, are allowed with a sexual themes label. However, fictionalized sexual acts or masturbation remain prohibited. Now there are some other changes that they did make too, but they're not as significant as the ones I just talked about, so I'd rather not talk about them here. But I mean, with this new policy for the artistic nudity, people are really taking it to the extreme. If you go over on Twitch right now, you'll see people drawing some really big dicks and other things under that category right now. And as much as I don't have a problem with the sexual content that is going on over on Twitch, it's like, how come the e-girls always get their way when they violate the policies and, you know, they break the rules, but when other people do it and they get banned rightfully so, or for a bullshit reason, they don't get their channels back, Twitch doesn't change the TOS for them? Like, does anybody else wonder the same thing? How Twitch always asks for the e-girls and stuff like that, but doesn't really seem to care about the other users on the platform who will get falsely banned or banned for the littlest things? Like, I don't know, man. I just find that to be really weird. And again, this is why I don't use Twitch. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you happen to enjoy the video, make sure you like and subscribe, as it will help the video get promoted more in the algorithm. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or opinions about anything, make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section down below. And also, before the video ends, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my members. Thank you guys so much for your support. It means the world to me. And without you guys, I wouldn't be able to make the content that you're watching right now. So thank you once again. But my name is Breone, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.
Shit it all.